We are live.
Friday
Friday
live.
live. Morning. Morning, yo.
Look at the comments already up there.
Are they?
No. It's me trying to be efficient.
Oh, look at you being all promo pro. Have you been like seeing these everywhere now? Little Jesuses.
Oh, there's a guy that on the reels I watch that does little Jesus talks.
And but I see them everywhere now. Everywhere. Everywhere you look, you see a little Jesus.
See a little Jesus.
I
He's
think it's-
always there if you look.
I think it's fabulous. I think it's a fabulous campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever came up with it, they're probably making some money.
Bruno, it's good to see you.
Bruno
this
in the
morning.
house. We saw him last week or week.
Yeah, it was
before.
so good to get
Yep.
to hang out with you and Martha down at Praise Fest.
Yep. I got to deliver the CD he won 7 years ago.
7 years
Remember
ago.
when we gave away those CDs that one morning here? That's been probably 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Good morning, Terry. For some reason, you don't show up on our
I don't know what
feed.
I'm
Maybe she's got herself. Facebook user that says good morning. That's Terry Grubbs.
Oh. Yep, I'm just seeing Facebook user.
Yeah.
We got a generic throw going here. Everybody's gonna be Facebook user.
I wonder if they put some kind of
block
on it.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Could be.
Steph, if you're paying attention, you need to check that out for us. Good morning, Phoebe.
Burp.
Oh, that makes me sad because I can't.
What's that?
Well, they all just say sad? Facebook user.
Everybody is?
Yeah.
Oh, we're back to this.
Well, did we ever get off of that?
Yeah, it was better for a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But not now. No, that's gonna be
something. I wonder if we've got some kind of privacy set up there. Somebody changed something.
Go back over here.
It wasn't me because I don't know how to do anything.
Let's go down here to settings. I think that's just going to be the StreamYard settings. Might have to go over here to the Book of Face. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, Steph, if you are watching.
No, I don't like it.
If you're watching, what do we got to do to?
Good morning, Alicia. Alicia's the one that took the fun pictures of Ed and I. And Alicia, I loved the ones.
We're ready to go live here. You ready tonight?
Uh-huh.
That's the Wisdom even in the Valley on KWFC. Good morning. I think today all systems are firing.
Yeah.
So people are able to listen to us on the radio and on our Friday live throw, Facebook and YouTube. Last Friday, you remember last Friday was just kind of a
yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it just last Friday?
It was just last Friday. But we've got some fun things to talk to you all about this week. Let you know what's going on here at KWFC. Things that we've been talking about on the radio every day.
Yeah.
But maybe someone's tuning in on Friday Live.
Yeah.
That doesn't listen in every day. So we're gonna catch you up with exciting things going on in the house.
Right now, we're going to get you the latest from the Booth Brothers and keep turning your eyes on Jesus on the Sound of Home KWFC. That's irritating. That and this other.
This is so strange.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think because we use the same StreamYard account for both stations, the Wind and KWFC, and I probably did that for that one live throw last Friday when our sister station finished 101% on their share-a-thon, and that was amazing. Which, by the way, I haven't had a chance to tell you. Yesterday, we had a really nice gift come in.
Did we?
And put us over the top.
Oh, yay! I don't have my bell.
Yay, God. Yay, God.
I wish I had my
bell.
That
was just a wonderful thing. I mean, it still counted. You know, everybody's kind of getting their gifts in.
Good morning, Greg. Good morning, Sarah. Okay, so obviously they can see each other's names. Good morning, Debbie. She's with us.
So it's on ours.
It's on ours.
And I'm going to see if I can. Have you texted her yet or you want me to?
I will.
Okay.
Hey, Steph.
See if she knows.
Alicia, I was just getting ready to say, I love the ones with Blakely in him.
the pictures.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her little niece.
She's done nothing but talk about it all morning.
It was fun.
Yep.
It was a fun day.
Pretty fun. So for all the Facebook users watching in, we say hi.
Young Tina, good morning.
Well, see,
Karen.
She's just
yes,
Facebook
it's
user.
Red Friday, Karen.
Wearing my Harrison Butker shirt.
Because he's the highest
Jersey.
scorer.
He is.
On.
He is. I mean, when you think of the Chiefs, you think typically Pat Mahomes, but Harrison Butker.
Yeah.
Heroic in a few ways.
Good morning, Kathy.
So what you thinking?
Hey, come here, look at this.
That's all right.
They all say
you mean
Facebook
you have a life?
user.
You have a life outside of this? You know.
I was working for like the paycheck that I get. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Would there be some kind of a setting we used last Friday for the wrap up of the Win Share-a-thon? Maybe that was done to
because I've never had this happen
for a privacy
Yeah, play away.
So when we get that figured out, we'll just let you know. So
hey, Julie Smith.
We're able to communicate, but just not as personally.
We're gonna do. Are we doing T-shirts for turkeys or Christmas Kids Carolers?
Let's talk about Christmas Kids Carolers because I want to get the T-shirt sample in here for the other conversation.
Okay.
All right, here we go. You want to do it?
Yep. It's Booth Brothers. Keep turning your eyes on Jesus. Dave and Paula with you on this Friday morning. We are live on Facebook. Maybe having a few technical difficulties, but we've decided Dave and I are the only ones having them. Y'all are having a great time and not
don't
even
let
notice
it bother
what's
you.
going on.
Yeah.
So thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We have one of my favorite seasons of promotion coming up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's happening now.
Yeah.
Christmas Kids Carolers.
Yeah, we've talked a little bit about that, and we've been taking in. Do we call them auditions?
I don't think you would call it an audition, just a sampling.
Yeah. So
is it? What do you call it? A submission.
A submission.
Stephanie the Guru says it is a submission
because they have to submit the child. Okay, but in a sense, it's an audition. So you want to put their best foot forward, give them a chance. So take the tips on our website and get your child or grandchild recordified with a favorite Christmas song or Christmas carol. Like this week, a week from today, the deadline is done because we got to get this all put together, put on the air.
And you don't have to live here. You can live anywhere. And be able.
Yantina, go get some kid.
Go find some adorable children, record them singing their favorite Christmas song, and send it to us.
Yeah.
It's all easy. It's through the app. So open the app, find the mobile mic, sing your favorite Christmas song, open to kids 12 and under, and send that. Just hit send on it, and we got it the rest of the way. All the details, all the rules and tips on how to get the best sound. It's on our website, kwfc.org.
All right.
Okay, do it.
Got an idea over there?
Because it really doesn't affect anything.
Well, it does as far as attributing comment to somebody.
There.
On theirs, but for us to acknowledge.
But for me to, to reset my computer.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. For you to see, you're seeing people as they enter in the room, but can't see the Facebook comments. Okay. That is funny.
Isn't it crazy?
That's just on our side. So I think we did some kind of a setting, I think, last week. And that's all right. We got to figure that out. Should we reach out to him?
Good morning, Robin.
Okay.
Would Nancy have?
I don't think.
Did she set up your StreamYard? Okay. It wouldn't be in the branding.
No, he was working on that, getting that all set up last week for the finale. So I think he hit a magical button. We just got to know which one. It'll be soon, and we can actually converse like we're talking to you.
Julie, do you all have snow up there in the frozen tundra? Julie's my friend from the north.
I feel like we're getting her weather in here now.
Well, it was like 80 degrees when I got in here this morning. Maybe only 70, but the furnace was running.
It was 74.
What is it now? 69.
Yeah. So my fingertips, I've lost feeling in my fingertips.
No, it's perfect.
Interesting.
What do you guys keep your thermostats on at home?
That's a good question. Wintertime thermostat now.
Okay, and let's talk about the office thermostat and the home thermostat, because there's a difference.
Yeah.
My office thermostat, you're going to be surprised by this.
Mm-hmm.
It sits between 70 and 71.
Okay.
Only because I have people that are really, really cold natured. Kathy says there's a 68, 65 in the winter. Yeah, it doesn't need to be that warm in there. In the house because you sit bundled up in a blanket,
Can.
right?
Yeah.
And I like it cooler when I sleep.
A little cooler.
No, a lot cooler.
Little cooler. I used to be the guy when you would go to a hotel, throw that thing down like 64,
Uh-huh.
just get it really cool as you could,
Yeah.
but not now.
Yeah.
Not these days. I don't know if anybody got to catch that football game last night, but they
Was
had
there a game on last night?
barn burner with the Baltimore Ravens and Cincinnati
Who
Bengals.
ended up winning that?
It was a shootout in the second half. I turned it off at halftime, started to go to bed, so I didn't see the shootout. It was like 14-7 going into the half, and ended up 35-34 Ravens. It was
Oh, wow.
had to be a big old game.
Do you have that phoner for the what have you left on your car?
Oh yeah.
We're going to have some fun with
Are
that.
you wanting it?
The restaurant usually runs about 85 to 90. Air can't keep up. I hear that. Ooh. And Bruno, you're miserable in that heat, aren't you?
85 to 90?
Mm.
Woo! Yeah,
Home
that's a tough one.
thermostat at 72 during the day and 68 at night.
Mm.
Okay, I've determined it's a Facebook problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Because YouTube.
Yeah, I saw YouTube. You came in personal. So it's a Facebook setting of
Oh.
some kind. All righty. We're still trying to figure that out. What is it?
Not much.
Okay.
Solve the rest of the
But they can see, because you can see who's
Yep.
commenting. It doesn't say Facebook user on you, correct? Because they're chatting with each other.
Oh, you know what? Do you use your phone in the processes here?
Yeah. I do, because on my phone it tells me who's checked in.
Yeah. But can you keep up with the comments and know who said what?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think I'm doing?
Well, I'm just looking at this, and it's not my throw doesn't let me see, but I'm not using my phone as like I'm a viewer. I'm an administrative panel. So
You have enough buttons to push over there.
Well,
Let's not add another
that's
screen
where
to
I
your
was going.
process.
That's where I was going with it. So on our next break, we're gonna have a little fun conversation on things you've left on top of your car and what happened. What happened?
Yeah,
Things you've left.
And we want to hear from you. What's something you've left? We've all done the drink.
Got the story. Oh yeah.
One of my favorite stories is my son left his cell phone it's not on top of the car, but he left it on the bumper of the car.
Yeah.
And we had driven several places. And I said something about, where's your phone? And he didn't want to say anything because he didn't want to get in trouble once he realized what he'd done.
Yeah.
But he just slyly walked to the back of the car, and there it was.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
There are
Sarah,
some funny
this
stories.
time it is not a Dave issue. It is a Facebook issue. So
Well, she knows well enough to ask.
yeah.
If Dave is involved. It can go wrong in a hurry.
Robin's saying she may have to take a heating pad on her New York trip. Wow. I would, and I'd have hot
Why
hands.
not? Yeah, why not?
Though I am hot natured, I am very I do not like to be cold.
I used to be that till I became an old man.
No comment. Jack is in the house. Jack Daddy.
Jack Daddy. I wish I could see.
Teaching those grandkids to cheat at cards.
Is he?
Well, he was accused of that a few months back because
game?
Vonda was hanging out with Eli and couldn't beat him. I'm like, Jack Daddy taught him to cheat.
What game were they playing?
I think just Uno.
Uno?
Something very innocuous.
I was going to say, can you cheat at Uno? I mean, the cards are
Oh,
just
you
what they
can
are.
cheat at anything.
Can you?
Oh, yeah.
How would you cheat at Uno? Cards are cards. I mean, when you can't.
Mark Giles is in the house.
The Wiregrass
The
Wonder.
You know what?
That's true.
Mark
he is.
Giles, I miss you.
Yep. Or it's just been a week and we already miss you, buddy.
I almost called you last Tuesday. We'll tell you why someday. Good morning, Luann. It's good to have you here with us.
Fun group in the house. I wish I could see who it was.
I miss our 3 days with Jack.
Right.
Or not our 3 days with Jack, our 4 days with Mark.
4 days with Mark, but we had a few days with Jack in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't go see him in Arkansas.
Well, no, but I was also busy too. I was singing. You didn't come see me either. So if that makes any difference, Jack, she didn't help either one of us.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm a fair weather fan. Though Jack, I not only went and saw for Calvary Quartet in Branson, I got to introduce them on stage.
That's true. That's true. That was a big deal. That was such a fun big deal.
That was a fun
Fun big deal.
fun thing. I love Praise Fest. I love getting to be there, and it was so cool getting to see you guys on that
All
big
the people.
stage. Mark Giles, I have to share something with you that you will appreciate. Guess what we did this morning?
That's a Hardee's bag, by the way, for those playing at home. Maybe
We did
didn't
not.
recognize.
Well, it's the leftover.
Hey, and there's others. By
There's
the way, there's some for
extras in
you.
here. Dave and I had great minds this morning because
Mhm.
today is the day that Hardee's brought back the cinnamon
Well,
raisin
they actually
biscuits.
started it like yesterday. Or
Was
day
it
before.
yesterday?
Yeah, it was early, like a day or two ago.
Yeah.
But both of us on
So
the way in this morning thinking, hey,
we
cinnamon
gotta
raisin
get
biscuits.
well, the throw is, as Mark knows,
Mhm.
I get breakfast on Fridays.
Okay. Well, he knows that. He was wise to that. I didn't have the stop sign. We can do
Dave
that.
Taylor, you were telling me to stop talking.
Well, and I thought I had punched it, but I forgot it didn't punch.
Okay, I want to hear from you guys. What is something you have left on the top of your car? Let's talk about this. We talked about my son's cell phone on the bumper. Everyone's done the drink, but what's horrible is when it's like that thick cappuccino or hot chocolate,
Yeah.
and then it falls
Oh.
and spills down your back window.
And it's just like a cake batter.
Yeah, you got to go through the car wash twice. Not that I've ever done that.
Not just, but you think.
But you have to go through the car wash twice on that one.
Mm.
Dave's got some good stories that we're going to wait and
We'll fire
share.
up here in a minute. We're supposed to be doing it now, but we're going to wait
Yeah,
because I
but
missed
Dave didn't hit the button.
my stop sign.
Headed to duck camp.
Duck?
Greg, I don't
Duck?
think you work in the anymore. Dolores, I agree with you. We would love to have Mark and Terrace in Springfield, Missouri.
Yep. He would have to, they would both have to take a tremendous cut and pay. But you know what? If it's ministry.
Oh, you almost left the cat on top of your car. Bruno, please elaborate on this for us.
That sounds like my kind of thing.
That sounds like something Dave would do on purpose.
Was that accidental, Bruno?
Dave might leave the cat. Oh, never mind.
Here, kitty. Here's your place. There's the cat car seat's up on top.
What are some things you would leave? I've seen people with their purses on top of their car. That's scary.
Well, yeah, or drinks.
Yeah.
I mean, the most common stuff, you set your drink up there, or in the lady's case, a purse to kind of get dig stuff out and get, Bible. Have you ever left your Bible on top of the car getting ready for church?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. House keys. Somebody said house keys. I usually have those on the key ring for the car.
I'm
almost left the cat. That's funny right there. Putting the cat on does the cat even bother to stay?
Hopefully they're smart enough.
Let's come in after this sounder. And
hopefully they're smart enough to get out.
They usually have a mind of their own, that kind of thing. Dave and Paula with you here on KWFC, doing our Friday live experience, having a little conversation in the room about things you left on top of your car. Maybe some of the things, if you got a story of something you left on top of your car. I've got a story that starts off and it sounds like it's going to be just really bad, really bad. But I'll just tell the story here in a little bit. But first, we'll give you a sampling because we'd like your input on this. We'd like for you to
we want to hear from you.
Kind of throw in on things that you have left on top of your car.
Hey, I left my wallet on top of my car
after
playing a round of golf one time, and somebody found it and they returned it.
Okay.
There was money in there. They didn't take any money or anything. I gave the guy $20 for calling me back.
Oh, wow.
So some stranger found it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, my grandpa was in the nursing home, and so I went to take him out of the nursing home and take him out for lunch.
She left her grandpa on top of the car.
I slid it up on the top of the Trailblazer and to help get him in the car, and then I forgot about it. Then I drove to the restaurant, and he said, "Where's my cane?" And I said, "Oh, shoot." Sure enough, it was still on top of the car.
Well, that's pretty fast. They're not they're very aerodynamic, a cane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What about finding stuff?
This happened to a friend of mine. He came around the corner and saw a money bag laying on the street. He picked it up and took it to work. It had $1,650 in it and a deposit slip to Burger King.
Oh.
We saw the manager running up and down the street trying to find it.
But they did. I'll bet they did. I bet they found that manager running up and down the street. Found the money bag. Well, that
and
would
it's
be
cash. You could just play dumb to that.
Oh man!
But would you? Oh, I
That's-
hope you wouldn't this
All right.
morning.
So some of the things people have left on the top of the car. I'm going to share my story on our Friday Live. So if
Okay.
you want to hear it, you got to
Come join us.
Follow us on Facebook or YouTube and share your story. By the way, if you want a text from home, you can't sit down and watch the TV with us. Go ahead and text your answer into 800-658-0353. Tell us your story. What have you left on top of your car? We'd love to hear about it. That is irritating. Not doing the punchy. No, okay. My story, it's not mine. It's just one that I had read of a true story of somebody who had put their baby in their car seat. That was one where you had to kind of move some things around. Car seat would go in with the baby, small one at the time. Set the baby on the car.
What?
Set the baby in the car seat on the car because they had other kids and other things to get put in the car. And this was going to go in last and forgot. And drove off. Listen, drove off with the baby in the car seat on top of the car. Highway traffic. They're in a city. Highway traffic.
No.
The guy behind this car saw this, thinking it was some kind of a prank or maybe somebody had just put a doll in a car seat on the car, and it's like his heart just fell into his stomach when the car seat blew off the car.
No.
And he thought it was a doll, it was a prank of some kind, until the baby's mouth flew open scared. This is a true story. And everything ended up okay.
I would say it has to have a happy ending, or you're not sharing this
guy,
with us.
No. He slammed on the brakes, stopped traffic. Car seat landed in such a way, it's just totally God. It's totally God thing. Car seat landed safely, like in an upright. Baby didn't even get touched, harm, scraped, nothing. It was like just a total miracle ending to that story. But I was like, and it was this. As I'm reading this, I'm like, every parent's worst nightmare. Even just for getting your kid in the car, but putting this particular situation where they had a bunch of stuff to get in the car, and the car seat where the car seat was going to be the last thing loaded with the baby in it. And that was back in those days. Now they just have all things kind of strapped in. It's a great day to be a parent these days with the apparatus. But that was like when I was reading that story, and it was like, just my heart fell in my throat. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
All right.
Very,
Thank
very
you
nice.
for trying to help us. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Steph. Steph was our tech help on the StreamYard.
On all things Friday Live, she helps us out a lot.
And this, well, we can't see anybody's name, so please, I apologize. Maybe Paula can keep up with the conversation, but all I see is Facebook user. YouTube, I will see your name if you're on YouTube. So please comment and have fun away right there.
I think we're going to have to, when we end this, go out and set up our Facebook connection again.
Oh, reestablish our Facebook. Well, let me see. Something was said. There was something weird about my personal something this morning. Okay. Let's probably reestablish connections. All right. So who else? Who else has got left that on top of? You're not going to top the baby story. Nobody wants to top that one.
Why would you top that?
I wouldn't, but that was the story.
And I've driven behind people with things on top of their car, and I'm like, ooh, that's not going to end well.
Yeah, it's usually a cup, or like a cup of coffee, or a Coke or something that's been left up on the top of the hood. Bible was a common one. We would do that.
Yeah, someone said on here their husband left their Bible on top of the car.
You can do it when you're getting ready for church.
But those old leather covers that you had your Bible in, it just stuck. It wasn't going anywhere.
Right. It would unless you put it backwards.
And then it blew.
Where wind into the pages. Yeah. So
then it was a great Bible because you had those pages all separated and you could get to where you were going quick.
You mean
those were the books you wanted to use for your sword drills.
It went ahead and opened up to the book of Habakkuk.
Yeah, you know where it is now because there's a big crease there.
All right, now, I know that's Greg on the Go Tigers.
Yeah, that's Greg.
That one I know. That's pretty funny. Well, the Bengals, because he's a Bengals fan too, because he got Chase and We probably need to move Conklin here.
Where are you going
Let's
to
see
move
here.
him to?
I'm just going to put him down here. And come out. We're ready to go. On your mark.
KWFC, that's Lauren Talley. Thank you, Jesus, for the blood applied. Dave and Paula with you on your Friday live. We're having a good time on here. We've been talking about things you left on your car. Dave told a
Horrible.
harrowing
Yeah.
story
Good ending.
with a good ending.
Yeah.
So just to make you think this morning, if nothing else, don't leave anything on top of your car. And if you see someone with something on top of their car,
Let them know.
help a friend out and tell them, hey, when you're pulling up at the stoplight next to someone and you're rolling your window down waving, they're going to think you're crazy.
Yeah.
But you've done your due diligence.
Maybe wave a $1 bill or something to get their attention. That might roll the window down and talk to you. So share your story with us on our Friday live experience still going on KWFC, Facebook, and YouTube. And this little having to use the mouse over here.
Oh.
It's first world problems.
First world.
What was the serious thing you were going to talk about?
Well, I've got
You said you were going to go serious on us.
I've got a Thanksgiving challenge that I want us all to consider this morning.
Mhm.
And we've got 20 days until Thanksgiving. Can you believe it? 20 days.
Yeah, we're under 3 weeks.
Under 3 weeks.
Don't we have to put the turkey out right now?
Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet. I think it's about 10 days when you put your turkey in the
Is it?
fridge because you can't lay your turkey out to thaw. You have to put it in the refrigerator to thaw. So now is a good time in the turkey prep time to start making your menu list and to clean out the refrigerator. Be very intentional with what you buy between now and Thanksgiving because you're going to need all the extra space. And then all your dry goods, like your stuffing mix and all those things, start buying those now. If you're like me on a budget,
you know what? That's smart.
That
is good advice.
Start buying some of that
Get ahead of it.
now.
Why are we waiting? We know we're going to get the French fried onions, right?
I
Those
can,
little
and
crispy
if you
onions.
find them now, you're way ahead of the game.
Smart.
You know what I had trouble the last 2 years finding was Cheese Whiz.
What are you even using that for?
For the broccoli and rice casserole. You put Cheese Whiz in it.
Cheese Whiz?
You know the jar.
It's
the jar of. I always called it Velveeta in a jar.
Okay.
But it's a whipped.
Why am I thinking this is the thing that comes in the
You're
can?
thinking the cheddar whizzy that you put on your
crackers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that. So Cheese Whiz.
Yeah. So, start buying those things up. The first Thanksgiving we ever hosted, we were on such a tight budget that I started in October buying, the canned goods and the things.
That's smart
to
to get
add
ahead of it.
to-
Why wait? Because the store's a mess. It's loaded, packed with people. Yeah.
And even if you don't think, well, I don't know if I'm going to host Thanksgiving this year, go ahead and start buying that stuff because you can always donate it to a food pantry or shelter.
Yeah.
Or who doesn't like to cook their own Thanksgiving meal somewhere during the holiday season? Jack,
Right.
we all don't have a Josh Franks in our life, so stop it.
Did he buy it or shoot it? Is Josh
He has already got the turkey to feed me at Thanksgiving. You know what? Josh might have shot it. But
no, I can't.
So here's
remember.
my
He's a hunter guy.
serious point.
Okay, you want to save this for the break?
We can.
You want to?
We can.
Okay. I was just asking.
What else have you figured out what you're doing? Do you have your plans?
We don't. We kind of have to play it loose because of the family dynamics of everybody everywhere. I mean, we're blessed to have the kids pretty close to home, but everybody's got families,
Oh, Debbie. Yeah, that's a great time to clean out your fridge when it dies and you have to buy a new one. But yeah, you go through and you think, how long has this bottle of pickle relish been in the door?
Deb is in a compartmentalization stage of her life. Everything's got a little box thing. We have a refrigerator full of containers, and every olive has its own container. It's like this, inch and a half by inch and a half. Every olive has its own little.
I was going to say I have 2 jobs. There's no organization in my house. You're lucky if it makes it into the fridge, much less organized in my fridge.
We are so compartmentalized. We have very little room for things if it doesn't have a compartment.
Oh, Phoebe, ragu cheddar cheese sauce is great for mac and cheese.
Hey,
I might have to try that.
That's a nice tip.
Maybe that's what we should do the next couple weeks.
Mac and cheese to the next level.
share your favorite family tradition holiday recipe. In 20 days, we start playing Christmas music 24/7. I know, Dolores, aren't you so excited? I
Let's talk
am.
about it. Let's talk about it. Mark Conklin, make way on the Sound of Home KWFC. This mousing is just not the. Paula's going to stop down and get serious here in just a minute. This doesn't happen very often, so we're going to make sure everybody's aware and can tune in.
We talk about how excited we are for the holiday season and all the things coming, being with family, the food. And I was reminded yesterday that not everyone is so excited about Thanksgiving.
This is coming up, so don't miss it. Right now, here's Chris Blue with I Can't Even Walk Without You Holding My Hand on the Sound of Home KWFC. This where I could just, on the fly.
Yeah.
Now I got to be intentional. I've got to be ahead of it.
Amy Dunham's having Thanksgiving tonight.
Tonight?
You know what? It should always be Thanksgiving when you have friends and family together.
Well, that's a good point.
Jambalaya and fried turkey.
Arizona coming in.
Greg, we are going to be visiting
Off an island.
Galveston. And I'm ready to have some good seafood in Galveston. Dolores, can you tell who those eye-rolling emojis are from? Dolores, we have so much new Christmas music this year. I'm gonna say
we're gonna start 3 weeks early
excited.
this year.
No, we're not.
Next
But
week.
we are. Can we tell? Have you got a hold of our guest that's coming?
I have not.
We're gonna start talking
Mm-hmm.
about Christmas music with
Was that next week?
some people that have put
Who did we talk
some
about?
new Christmas music out. Dave,
What?
you were supposed to contact him.
Well, I've been busy.
How busy? This is
Busy
not
enough.
This show is not your first priority.
Busy
what?
enough.
You act like you're running 2 stations or something, and
No, thankfully I don't run 2. I oversee
right.
2.
You run 1, you oversee 2. And by oversee, I mean his office is in the middle and he kind of keeps the door cracked.
Somewhat.
So
but if you've ever been here, you just realize there's a reason to keep the door mostly closed. You don't want to necessarily know all that's going on. All right, who says they love Christmas music? I'm gonna
Debbie Brown.
We're gonna fire one off for her here in a minute.
You are not. You are not. We're not. Okay. I wouldn't mind if you started like now playing 1 an hour.
Oh.
And then if you just kind of feathered it in.
Why would you tease like that?
Because it's
either,
just
you
that
either like
I
Christmas
am not.
or you hate it.
I'm not good with those. Boom, change. You've got to kind of. Yeah, Amy. Let's not give him too much credit. Okay? He
What's
is
that?
busy. He has a brother he's helping right now. He has a quartet he sings with.
Life has gotten busy.
He does do gospel vinyl gold,
Yeah, that too.
and there's a lot going on.
It's kind of like right now at the Taylor house. And we still have some fall chores to get done outside. Got to get the bees.
You're almost you're about done with that.
Winterized and all of that. Tree stump grinding. I'm hanging the lights. Burning the brush. All the things.
I don't have to do any of that.
I know.
My fall chore.
Convinced me to.
My fall chore is getting the pots that I had flowers in on my porch.
Yep.
Off the porch.
That's a great chore.
Now they're full of water. I don't know what to do.
Now, see,
they're full of water.
Yeah, I might do some burning this weekend. And my wife's birthday's tomorrow. She thought I forgot.
BTQ, what does that mean, Jack? I can't even say it without laughing.
That's good.
It made me think of barbecue. I saw BTQ and all I thought it was ribs.
Right, well, you say BBQ.
I know.
Yep. That's pretty funny.
Goodness, you guys are. Oh, and then you're done till 2025.
Well, good for you. We still have we have a just before Thanksgiving gig for Cavalry, and then we're done till the new year. And that's a blessed time. Kind of put your feet up and just take a breath. It's all good. We love what we do, but we also love taking a break
Yeah.
every once in a while, just because.
Are you putting the stop sign
I'm putting
on?
the stop sign on so we can get serious. Guys, prepare your hearts. She doesn't do this often.
Karen, how many days until retirement for you? That is Robin Goss saying she loves your wife.
Well, who doesn't?
Mama's in the house.
Here we go. That's Chris Blue, and I can't even walk without you holding my hand on KWFC. All right, we told you she's about to do it. Doesn't happen very often, so clear off a spot for a moment and lock in.
We get so excited about the holidays and we talk about the time with family and friends and all the food. But I was reminded yesterday
Yeah.
that not everyone's excited for the holidays. People have just lost loved ones and they're not even thinking about can't even fathom how to do Thanksgiving, much less Christmas. And just it's not always good. So I had this challenge a few years ago and I want to challenge you with it this morning. There are 20 days until Thanksgiving. Grab you a sheet of paper, a notebook, a journal, whatever you have, maybe even just sticky notes, and start writing on there your blessings. And I want to challenge you, and I think you can do it because once you get going, it's so easy.
Yeah.
50 per day.
50 things to be thankful for?
Things to be thankful for per day. By the time Thanksgiving Day rolls around, you will have 1,000 blessings. And it can be simple things. The roof over my head.
Yeah.
My church family,
Yeah.
my life group, my parents. I mean, don't overthink it. Think very childlike. Be simple.
I'm glad you went there because one of my first was I'm thankful for Snickers bars.
Right?
Yeah.
So 1,000 blessings between now and Thanksgiving. Just try it. Again, a sticky note, a notebook, a journal, however you want to do it. Find things to be thankful for, and it will help you encourage others this holiday season, which I think is our goal, is to be encouragement, to be a light, to shine the light of Jesus. A lot of when I've done this in past, my blessings are Bible verses that have come to me that God is, that God has shown me that I've been privileged to memorize or things throughout the years. Be creative, be you. This is a personal list for you. Nothing that it's not homework. You don't have to bring it in and share it or post it on Facebook. But just a challenge I want to give you as we enter into this holiday season.
That's pretty good. Now, if you can get 50 blessings on one sticky note, I want to see that.
Oh, here, you ready?
Go.
Challenge
on
accepted.
On your mark, get set.
It's got a backside.
Can you read?
You don't have to read it. It's not about how neat you write or you don't even have to go back and rehearse them. But just as you're thinking through that 50 for that day, and you may do a few at a time. Keep it with you. Do a few at a time.
Can I throw in a really just shameless commercial on this subject? Because one of the things that I'm thankful for
is your T-shirt, or is the radio station, or is it me?
You know what? There's 3 or 4. There's 3 or 4 from my list today, right there. Thank you, Paula, for helping me get started.
Oh,
there's the KWFC T-shirts for turkeys. Now, listen, all you remote people, because we've got friends from all over the world watching in here that want this T-shirt. You can absolutely get one, but we're going to have something for shipping. Local, the buy-in is a $10 donation, which will go to our local food pantries.
Mm-hmm.
And I think anything that comes in here to the station, into the studios, KWFC will go to Cross Lines. I think that's been our commitment. But at least that's a local. It's a Springfield food pantry. We're going to be in local communities, Marshfield, Joplin, Branson. I think we're going to be over in did I say Marshfield? Bolivar? Anyway, we're going to be around the area. And those food pantries and food services for the insecure are going to receive the donations for that community, whatever we get there. We're asking $10 a year, and it's talking about the $10 paper turkey and the plastic turkey for our remote people that would require a mailing. If we need to mail you the shirt, would you double that? And by the way, buying a T-shirt for $20 is kind of the common thing anymore, isn't it? So if you are interested in that, we need your address and get that done as soon as possible, because my prayer is we run out of these T-shirts.
Oh,
we got them to get them out there, and so it's not unlimited supply. We don't print anymore. We kind of just did the one print, and when they're gone, they're gone. You either have the 2024 T-shirt or don't. So if you are watching and you want that, we do need this by mail. We do need it by mail. We don't have the processes because let's talk this out.
Joe, we have been praying for you guys. And I love that you said that you get the chance to be an encouragement every day. How do we want people to let us know that they want a t-shirt?
Yeah. Well, and then
Why
then
don't
the payment thing, because we don't funnel the money.
we don't
All
touch
the
us?
monies go right
Could
to.
they
I don't like sending cash in the mail, but they could
could they Venmo me personally? And then I bring it to the station?
That is, we can do that if you're willing to do that. If you're willing, is that what you're offering?
I think so. I mean, I think that's going to be the easiest way to get a
people?
digital payment to us
Well,
because we don't want it going through the house. It
no,
goes straight to the
correct,
pantry.
Correct. We're not a middleman on the money. So like, when I say we go out on location, everything that comes in is made out. Somebody's going to write a check out there in Marshfield. It goes to that
Right.
ministry. If we get it next Tuesday, they're going to make a check out. If they're writing a check, most people bring the cash or a gift card.
Okay, here's what we can do.
Gift card. If they're going to mail it, just mail a gift card.
Here's what we can do. If you are interested in a KWFC t-shirt and you're watching on this Friday Live, private message my personal Facebook page.
Okay.
Paula Turley. If you're not friends with me, it's open to the public, but direct message me through Messenger on Facebook. And what I'm going to have you do is
You're
send
being very
me
kind.
your address. I'm helping because you guys are so loyal to support us and come with us every
That's good.
Friday morning. I
That's
want to
good.
do this for you.
That's good.
So direct message me through my personal Facebook page and I'll tell you how you can pay for it. I'll give you a place to send your Venmo if you want to do that. That way we're not exchanging stuff in the mail.
I think that's a great workaround. And once we started talking about this, I thought that's a kind of a deep pit. I should probably
let's do. Well, and we don't want to. I don't want to busy the office staff, which I am going to have them mail it out for me.
Right. Well, yeah.
And I'll cover postage. We'll
communicate that.
We'll communicate all that in. But if you're interested in a KWFC t-shirt for turkeys, you message me privately on my personal Facebook page, and I'll get you set up.
That was very nice because you could get very busy.
I can be nice.
Like you won't be busy enough this holiday season.
Don't tell anybody that I can be nice. But
I'm totally surprised.
So Jack and Vonda, yes, we will get you guys one. Private message me on.
Let's do a break on it, shall we? You want to take it out?
Mm-hmm. That's the Irwins with Red Words. Dave and Paula with you this morning, having fun on our Friday Live.
We're just talking about t-shirts for turkeys, and people in the room lit up to want to get one. And we're trying to, and Paula, by the way, kind of extending herself in a personal way to make that happen for the people that are watching Friday Live. But if you're here in the area listening on the broadcast, on the radio, you're going to have the opportunity. First thing is Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, we're going to be out at our sponsor, AGCU Credit Union. They are the T-shirts for Turkey sponsor. They helped us get these shirts together, encouraging your helps in feeding those that are challenged to put a Thanksgiving dinner on the table. And your gift, that's what all of this goes to, is to help local food pantries. We're going to be in Springfield to start it off on Tuesday. We're going to be in Marshfield, all the locations on our website. I'm just asking you to be as generous as you can. The buy-in is $10. We call it a paper turkey or a plastic turkey. A paper turkey is a $10 bill. Could be a check, but don't write it out to the station. Okay.
No.
Make sure you don't do that. This is all money straight to the charity. Not through KWFC. So meet us out there. Be prepared to give us that $10 turkey, whether it's a paper or plastic turkey, and get the one-of-a-kind KWFC 2024 t-shirt design. Big deal. Big deal. And the launch of it is Tuesday out at Sofa City on Independence, south side of Springfield, right off of James River Freeway, right across the street, my friends, at AGCU. We look forward to the big launch and a big turnout this coming Tuesday. Hope that you will join us. Okay.
Jackie was in Springfield. I saw that because wherever you were eating, I'm like, hey, she's here.
We were going back and forth over the game Monday night, and I was in Clinton. We were watching it with my mom.
And Jackie was in Springfield.
Yep. So I was kind of halfway to KC. She was all the way to Springfield. Got two Chiefs fans crisscrossing the state to watch the game.
Sorry.
You see Patrick back there, don't you? We got him kind of. He's kind of behind the microphone. There he is. There's the golden child. He's right next to our sign encouraging everybody to support KWFC. I wish I could zoom in. Wish we had a zoom feature on this camera. We'd zoom in.
Thank goodness we don't. Bye, Greg. Have a great weekend. Good luck.
What was he
On
going?
your
Duck school?
endeavors.
Was he going to duck school? What did he say he was going?
I think he's headed to the duck blind.
Duck camp. Y'all, thank you for watching in. It's just a lot of fun. We get to do this, and it just moves fast. It seems like we just.
It's
start
just
this
a
thing
little different from being able to listen to the music to listen to us all the time.
up. Yeah, and we could weave in some music. We might do that during the Christmas time.
We might get in
Okay.
trouble too.
Maybe, just maybe.
Jackie, it's almost time for me to pull out my blanket you made for me. And I'm so appreciative of it because I know it probably hurt you a little bit to have to look at that for the hours it took you to make it. But I love it. My husband said last night, "Are you ready to pull that heavy blanket out?" I said, not yet, not quite yet.
We have ours always at the ready at my house.
It's very warm, so it's got to be cold out for me to pull it out.
Very, very nice quilted
Mm-hmm.
row. We sure like ours, that's for sure.
Mine's prettier than yours, but the colors of mine are much more pleasing than the colors in yours.
I don't know. Whenever I see mine, I think victory.
When I see mine, I think defeat because it covers my feet. Okay. You know what? I'm a loyal fan. I will
You
love my
are.
Cowboys
I
even
know,
in
I
the
get
dark
it.
times.
Well, you have. You have, because it's been dark there a while. Says the guy who it was dark for 50 years.
Right? I
Mhm.
mean, enjoy your glory
Yeah.
days because all good things
I'm
must come to an end.
ringing it out. 'cause,
No, you guys got a new receiver that, man, he looked
I'm
good.
telling you, and if we could get any of the other guys that are hurt back, whew, the rest of the league should just be petrified, honestly.
Honestly,
Honestly.
well,
Honestly.
I'm not. That's all I'm going to say about your Chiefs.
I'm not going to tell. How did you know I was talking about the Chiefs?
Because it was just a quick guess.
How'd you know I was
It is time.
Yeah.
For us. It did. I can almost make it with my eyes closed. She says it's time for us to say goodbye.
I'm so glad we've had this time together to share a laugh and sing a song. I think is how it goes. That was like the saddest moment in TV history when that was the last episode of the Carol Burnett Show.
Oh,
And
do
she
you want to
signed
give
off.
him a hint to what's coming in the next hour in case they want to hang out on the radio? Do you have that one sound
Oh, I do.
bite thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a nostalgic
We can't play it
thing.
through here though, can we?
We can.
Am I throwing off your processes?
No, I mean we can. I thought you just kind of waited for the bit. You want to do it?
No, just play this. Just play the first little bit of the sounder on here.
Okay. This right here.
Do you know what that noise is? We're going to be talking about this noise.
Yeah.
Coming up in the next hour.
Yeah.
So stay with us
and a
on
sad
the
thing,
radio.
a sad reason too. was,
Tune your radio in. It's sad but very nostalgic. It brought back so
Yeah.
much. I can close my eyes and go back to where I was sitting at my computer when I
Yeah.
used to hear that noise.
What year was that?
That was in the early 90s. I
We
didn't
were-
get a computer in my home until the year of our Lord, 1998.
Yeah.
99.
Was that right? That late?
I was poor, Dave. I'm a poor girl.
I was one of the first students where I went to school to have a personal computer.
Did you have to carry the big fat cable with you to
And
plug it in?
then
Could you get internet on
you
it?
started. No, not the initial. Not the
Yeah.
initial was not. It was just. But I could word processing and all those kinds of things.
Well, you're kind of a tech nerd too.
No. You're not in this house. Now,
Oh, well,
then-
not in this house. But maybe then you were.
Then I kind of was, but then I kind of lost the savvy. But you had to boot it up with that 5 1/4-inch floppy disk to start it.
Oh yeah.
You had to have it in
yeah.
to start it.
So it was basically just a word processor.
Basically, it was glorified. But here's the thing. Then I bought the dot matrix printer,
Mm-hmm.
and the college would not accept my papers on it.
Really?
Yeah. So what I would do is I'd go ahead and word process it, print it out of my dot matrix, take it up to the radio station, use the Selectrix typewriter.
So you wasted time.
It was no, I mean, it was time saving as far as creating the document, but yeah. And typing, wasn't the best typist, so it would take me a while to get the paper typed right.
And I can remember telling the kids, go hit the button, go hit the phone button on the computer so when mommy's ready, we can do what we need to do. Oh,
The things we had to live through, and kids today will never know the pain of dial-up.
oh,
The 56K
they will never know
modem.
the pain of
you remember-
not having a computer.
You want to make sure you got that 56K modem because that was the fastest,
56K.
and never everything's in the gigabytes
Oh, goodness.
and terabytes. That is the funniest thing of things.
Hey, thanks for hanging with us this morning. Lots of prayer requests. Please know that you can post them here. We're going to be praying for you. Asking a special prayer today for my friend Tracy.
Yeah.
She just lost her husband yesterday, and thankfully we
That's
know
very
where
sad.
he's at.
Yeah. And you have
He's
a
in
funeral today
heaven.
for another friend.
And I'm dressed up. You can't tell because I always wear black. But I
No, you
actually
don't always wear black.
have on dress pants and
Yeah.
heels today.
Yeah.
So going to a funeral in a little bit. And it is truly a celebration of life. She was such an incredible woman of faith, loved to sing,
Mm.
just a servant's heart. And so glad I get to honor her. Continue to pray for Cooper. I think she said this week we're looking at 3 more weeks in hospital before they discuss what's next.
Mm.
So
Um,
we've already been 6 weeks there. So.
yeah. And I've got a friend, Brenda, going through really difficult cancer
Mm.
processes right now. Appreciate your prayers for her.
All right. Is it your turn?
I think it's your turn.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
I feel like it's always
No,
my
I
turn.
don't think
Not that I don't like to pray.
pretty sure.
I
I mean,
just
we
want
can
to
go back and review the weeks.
I just want to give you that blessing. Dear God, I thank you so much for this time we have with friends and family, and that we can come together and laugh and just talk about you and silly things in the world. Lord, I thank you for the hope that we have in you. I pray today, especially for Tracy. Lord, wrap your arms around her, give her comfort, give her strength, give her peace during this difficult time. Pray for Charlotte's family today as we celebrate her homegoing and all the things she meant to so many people while she was here. Pray for Brenda. Lord, give them answers, give them direction, and keep her strong during this battle. Pray for our friend Adam and pray for Cooper. God, just give them answers and also strength. Lord, we love you. We know that you're in control. We don't always understand the why, the how, or the who, but we know you, and we're thankful for that. We love you, Jesus, and it's in your name we pray. Amen.
Man, makes all the difference, doesn't it?
Thank you, Joe.
Who I can't see the Facebook user who gave me the lyrics.
That's
there.
Debbie York.
Okay,
Debbie
thank you for
Brown.
that. Thank you for that, Debbie. That was wonderful. Good memory there.
Very helpful.
God bless you all and have a wonderful weekend. We're on
Yes.
the countdown. Less than 3 weeks.
20 days till Thanksgiving.
God bless you.
Christmas music, here we come.